Hey friends, today we are going to paint this scene. This is from Belur, India, Kolkata. It's interesting in two ways. One, it's River Ganges. I love to paint river, especially holy city. So this is Ganges, and it gives me a very nice kind of layout. So it's kind of, need to pay attention on perspective. So this and this, it's single point, it's going somewhere outside this, and then this tree, I'm going to expand it more to bring it to center. And here there is one boat, I might give one or two more company, and then this is all wet on wet the back. And yeah, let's paint. All right, so this is my palette. I mostly make my greens, so I just have three greens here. This is deep sea green. This is tallow yellow, very vibrant. And this is, I think, Viridian. I hardly use Viridian. My blues are almost over. I need to squeeze more. Ultramarine, cobalt. And this is cerulean. Again, cold, cool yellow, medium, and warm. So Hansa light, Hansa medium, Hansa deep, and some reds, again warm and cool, like this teal color, tallow, I think turquoise teal, and again some earthy colors here, group of raw sienna, burnt umber, and all those, lavender. Probably this is lunar black or something, rarely used, but sometimes I mix it. This is again, I'm forgetting what's the name, but this is pretty nice. I think raw umber. This is burnt umber, so, or raw sienna, one of these. And yeah, I don't clean my palette. I use some of these to mix grays. Benefit I get. I don't waste any colors, and besides, these all make pretty very nice warm or cool grays. So yeah, let's paint. So I'm going to use some Chinese brushes here. They're mainly for calligraphy, but I like good point, and it's pretty nice. It holds a lot of water and has a good point. And some other, this is my rigger, like this. It holds again a lot of water. This is my horse brush, which is it is Princeton number 12. Pretty good again. Good round brush. And this is my mop brush. This is again, I think, Princeton. Yeah. So all right, let's now, again, color palette. This is pretty dull, right? This is pretty grayish. Half painted. I'll show you the one that I did similar, but it's too dull, so I will change the temperature of this. So this is another one which I did a little, I think, yesterday. This is also Belur, same backdrop, just has a kind of little close-up. I did picture this, so it's a close-up view of that and some boats. So this is dull, warm, grayish, so I'll kind of change the temperature to this. And let's paint. I don't have too much preparation. I mean, I see always preparation is good, but right now I just want to go with the flow and paint. So putting some water for the sky, not uniform. Taking some cerulean blue, adding some one of the earthy tones. You can do any to mute it. Don't want too blue. Basically, this sky is my 30-second thing, because this painting is not about sky. So when you do, think about what is your painting about. Is it the top portion or is it the bottom? Or so I know Sky is just adding um, kind of. I don't want it to grab a lot of attention. If that's what I want to say. Okay, so this is done. Now while this is where I now need to go and do the backdrop of city. And if I do the same tone, it's going to merge. So I have to make it darker. So I'm taking some of green, some of the same blue, and some of the earthy colors, whatever I mix, making a little thicker. So I used this green a little bit, again same cerulean blue, and I used raw sienna, burnt sienna kind of. I don't pay too much attention on which I grab as we go, and this is all practice, fun. Don't get really hung up on I need this color and that, and it's a feeling you're basically painting. So hope it makes sense. Now this portion is dry, so I'm leaving some white in between. Change the direction of brush, just different strokes, a little bit change of color. Right now it's nothing, it just looks like a bushes, and even here it is just kind of backdrop, some trees and all, but there is some structure. So this is a good time to, this is good time to actually put a structure. So very light. This could be more bluish. So this is good. Now I'm going to paint water. I'm going to probably take a bigger brush. Same color, start with the top, leaving some white. Okay, and now I'll build the depth, so just need to add a little bit more color, or more pigment. So adding. I don't care this, I'll probably cover it later with green, so I'm not saving it. Still wet. We could probably come with smaller brush like this and do some ripples with a little bit more pigment, otherwise it'll lose. Actually we should wait, otherwise we should wait at least a minute or two so that it gets a little better, but that's where the patience comes. Right, so I've mostly spoiled things going too soon, but going too soon has its own magic. So I really learned from my lessons. So I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to go some ripple. Loose, light, big strokes. And if this doesn't work, you have learned something really good. Okay, so it's only a paper, some pigments, and your half an hour time. Trust me, this will be done in half an hour. The way we are going loose and impressionistic and fast. So here I know it's kind of going, but you have one option. You can lift it, or eventually later there will be this whole piece which is dark, so I don't really worry too much. Now the paper is dried a bit, so if you want to go a bit of more ripples, you can. Okay, now let's do this portion. Again, earthy colors. It will usually you should wait to dry, but I want to use wet on wet as much as I can. Just going smaller and smaller and closer. And here is all green, so this is the green I was talking. I'm using straight out of tube. And just calligraphic strokes to put that in. And change some other green. So you can't have everything in one color, so just bring something else. And some splashing. This breaks things up, and I really like. All right, so I think we'll take a wait here. Either one option is to use a dry brush, or I can do a little bit dark here. Here. Okay, yeah. Now we'll come back after it is dry. All right, we'll come back in a few minutes. All right, we are back. This is fully dry. I'll start with this tree, and then I will do this, and then I'll start this piece, and some more ripples, some boat, and this will be done. This is mostly going to be dry, so dry brush, that's why I've kept this. And if I usually keep it like this, so you see how it brushes. It just helps uneven. It helps to bring very nice texture of tree leaves and all. So again, deep sea green. I'll use the same color so there is harmony. I'll introduce maybe burnt sienna, but that is earthy color, so all earth have same pigment, so it will still be very harmonious. So let's do, this is my deep green. I'll use another brush maybe, so a little bit of this color, okay, and earthy color. And between these three, once a while we'll use this blue and we'll tie all this together. There are no new colors, so we've used 4 and we're using the same 4. So let's see how quickly we can do. Again, taking plain color, no water, literally no water. As I said, I'll go more towards left. I'm only changing the direction of. I need to change the color, otherwise it looks boring. You see the difference between this brush? It doesn't have those kind of bristles, so it's giving me thick. I don't care, but I really like this kind of, so I'll paint more with this brush and adding some red, which is red meaning earthy pigment, which is more burnt sienna, burnt umber kinds. And now time for green. That again, low water, no water. Leave in between some sky so you can see, and we can make kind of stems and all that. This is good. Let's break it, take some water. And now taking the rigger to have a and now there's some change the tone, totally lighter tone. Use another tree or something, just changes the interest, and not every tree is similar height. Let's do this piece where we go all the way. And this is less pigment, so more water. It's looking dark because it's wet. So I'm wiping and then just moving my brush, leaving some white in between. Wipe it to the top. So this is all if you like impressionistic loose. If you want realism, then that's not my style. Then you should follow the beautiful other artist whose work is very realism, but I kind of do more abstract. Okay, so now it's time to do this. I need more point, so I'm taking this brush and I'll start. Now I need more pigment. Same colors. This is here. I'm being a little careful. Need to leave some light. Now I can fill it, this portion. This edge is very important, so pay a little attention. This needs to be straight. I really don't care. Sometimes I use this and for my reference and just do kind of a, but you have to make sure that line doesn't cut this, so it only needs to touch this. Still it's tilted. Now what do you do when it's tilted? This is where mistakes will happen, so we'll see if we can fix it. If not, that mistake has happened, own it, learn it. Possibly damage done. Yeah, kind of not bad. So now just need to kind of give 3 dimension into this. We did very dark, we did medium. Now I'm touching this and this is light. So I've got all 3 tones here. And now this is it needs to, it's I think I'm pretty happy with this. My all 4 are done. I'll do some of this in green with same color I used before. This is again calligraphy. Don't cover everything, otherwise your previous wash is gone. Let's stop here. And we need to we need to complete this. So I did not know what is this. It's basically, it is a place where you can walk up to the boat and these. So it's very interesting. These, this will total calligraphic kind of a bridge. So let's see what I can do. So the bridge, so this is, now with again very rigor or any brush that you like, you need to build the bridge thing. So whatever darkest dark you can go, using same colors. maybe a little bit of red here, and this is my too dark. Okay, so a little less, medium tone basically, and just play around this. This is your bridge. People walk on this. And here will be a little boat. And these are some folks, some people, and I'll show you how I make. I'm just giving an impression of head and body, and we need connect it so it looks like a water. It should not look like these are pasted on the paper. Maybe there are some poles. And the base is usually darker, so I will darken the base. This is dark as well. And I will connect this. What do you think so far? It's coming. I don't have much left here, but it still gives an impression. So this piece is okay. I need to darken this piece a little more. Maybe this is where I need some black corner. And after doing this, you can wipe in between some to give a feeling of texture. So this should not be too thick. I told you earlier, right? This was an error. So you see here, this is one straight line. Yeah, and thickness doesn't look good. I don't know. I'm using all transparent colors, so I'll see if I can lift it because it's not looking good. Oops. These were all transparent colors. Most likely I can lift it. It's okay. What else? I think we can do some more ripples here because these are close ones. Same color again. bottom portion, making dark again. And since there is some back city drop, just trying to make a very mild tone. If I can show some house or some structure or crane, there was a few things. I think this is, I'll probably end here, or there is some scope to do. I don't like this is too much, so I might you can also crop it like you see here. I think this is better, so I will crop this much portion. This gives a better, I gave too much attention to this, so you can always kind of learn what didn't work in this. So not bad. How much time it is? It's been 30 minutes, so as I promised, in 30 minutes you have a scene. Just adding some birds. And let's call it done. Hope you like it. Thank you.